Episode number 2, season number 4 of our Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series NASCAR Heat 2 Championship. And today we're going to take on 2 more tracks, and I'm moving the wrong thing on the controller. Today we go to Las Vegas and ISM Raceway for race number 3 and 4. Of course, in the last episode we came in 4th at Daytona after we ran out of fuel on the last lap. And Atlanta, we got the last lap pass for the win. So things have happened on the last lap that have been kind of crazy. Also later in the week we go to Martinsville. But before Martinsville, we go to Auto Club. So, let's go to Las Vegas right now and try to get win. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to show you guys our first qualifying effort of the brand new series, of course, in the 2018 season. And we'll only show you guys qualifying at Homestead, but I figured, you know what, we're here. Let's show some qualifying for the first time with this Chevy Camaro. Very, very nice car. I do have to say. Now, very, very surprising news that came out today in NASCAR was that Lowe's isn't going to sponsor Jimmy Johnson anymore. That's kind of wild. It reminded me, obviously, of the Camaro here, and William Byron being the teammate to Jimmy Johnson. Very, very surprising. They sponsored every single one of his races that he's done in some way or another. His Cobalt, which also sponsored his car, is a Lowe's brand. So in one way or another, they've been on his car every single race he's ever done. Whether it's through Cobalt or with Lowe's themselves, or this season Lowe's for Pros. It's very, very surprising that they're not sponsoring after the 2018 season. Quite a times to do with other old news, but very, very interesting indeed, no matter what. Alright, so there's 19 laps here of Las Vegas. We should be in a decent position to grab that win here and make it 2 in a row. That's the goal. We want Atlanta on a last lap pass, and we can try to win Las Vegas here. And see if we can get Phoenix as well. Try to get the first couple races there and see where it goes. Okay, so Busch is down below us. He's the only car that is below us here. No, he is ahead of us. Definitely had some issues with him at Atlanta. He definitely hit into us a couple times. I'm glad this is not like NASCAR 2005, where the drivers, because of rivalry with you and they're trying to try to pass them, they would decide, I'd rather crash you and risk crashing myself than actually trying to win this race. Because I explained in a video a couple of weeks ago how I was racing that just for fun, seeing, you know, how different the games were. And I was racing Darlington. I had made most of the field mad at me. And Dale Jr. was very mad at me. And he decided that he was going to try to crash me. So instead of passing me, because he had the faster car, and go for the win, he instead crashed me into the wall, failed to wreck me, and crashed himself and take himself out of contention. First of all, that was a very un-Dale Jr. move, to do something like that. First of all, so it wasn't very realistic to the drivers and how they are. He didn't really know that driver who would, like, crash you just for the balls. He was mad at you. I mean, I think every driver gets mad and wrecks people at certain times, but he didn't resemble the driver that would do that. But it's definitely interesting, nonetheless. But here we go. We did get passed by Kurt Busch. He made a pass back on us, and Martin Truex right there, who we passed on the last lap at Atlanta to get the win, is right there. So it's a relatively good battle here at Las Vegas. Most of the races that we do, we just kind of pull away and it's over. But these cars have fought back. Very interesting to see that. Indeed. We're struggling to keep the car on the bottom of the track. That's our issue here. It's really what's letting Truex and Busch really kind of catch back up to us. Slam them a little bit, kind of try to slow him down, hurt his momentum in any way that we can without crashing him. The way the light reflector looked, there was like a bit of a spoiler that was missing. I'm like, wow, Martin Truex is cheating. Let's not take points away from him, though. Alright, so here we go. We're going to pull up and try to pass in this turn.
Steady.
Alright, here we go. Truex still to the outside.
Outside, still there. Oh, that's a heck of a lap.
He's still to our outside. The battle's definitely heating up. We gotta run the bottom, which means we had to slow down there, because, again, it has been noted during this that our cars not turned very, very well. And we will have to make an adjustment when we hit pit road here to sort that issue out. If at all possible.
Still a car out there.
So Truex is gonna get by us here, again. We definitely need to,
Get to the bottom, get to the bottom.
make an adjustment.
Car out there.
I think if we take wedge out, it lowers the turns better. I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember what the wedge does lowering it. Raising the wedge or lowering it. But they're here, so who's right behind? Is that Larson right behind Truex? This has been a good race.
Inside, still there.
Alright, so I hit the wall there. Truex is going to get by us. Will Larson get by us as well? We got the two of the best drivers from 2017 here in front of us from the Cup Series, and I'm racing as the best driver from the Xfinity Series of 2017. So, just back off, let him correct his spin. Because if I kept going, I would have crashed him. So I just backed off, let him go. Didn't want to cause a wreck. We've had a great battle up here between us this entire way. Don't want to affect that too much. Car's still just struggling to turn in the corner.
Outside, hold your line.
Aggressive block there.
Inside, good drive off here.
Larson making the best of that.
Inside, good drive off here.
Taking to the lead. We're going to fall back to third again. What happened to Kurt Busch? Where did he fall to? He's not even in the top 5 anymore.
Clear low, stay low. Hold steady wheel.
Since we battle for the lead here, it just slows down the 3 of us. And then it catches up who's ever next to us. So that's how Larson got a Truex on. We just kept battling. And then us 3 are going to battle, and we're going to have, who was there, Hardwick or Johnson, one of them? Well, they're both about the same distance apart. So if they just don't battle with each other, they should catch us.
You're almost out of gas.
Alright, so we're going to have to come in and pit very soon. We're going to need tires, I think. We can't go 7 laps with that front tire being at 20%. We just can't. So this is the result of that tire. What's it looking like? 17? We might be able to get 1 more lap.
You're low fuel, we gotta pit. Hey, you gotta slow down.
Alright, we're going to slow down here. Wedge down. We can't adjust the track bar, so it is only wedge adjustments that we can make. So we'll do this wedge adjustment. We're not going to do any repairs. We'll see what we can do. I expect that hopefully we can come to the pits in a solid position. I thought the game took over the car a little bit faster than it did when I rolled in, so we're definitely going to lose a spot here to Harvick. That should relinquish a position to him. But if I made the right adjustment, this car should turn a little bit better here through the turn. So we're just going to stay behind him until we get up to speed.
Hold steady wheel.
39, so we can pass him. Wait, he's in 40th and we're in 39th? Oh, did he put a lap after us? Interesting. So we got a bunch of cars coming out of the pits now. We have to pass them all, or we're going to be stuck in the position that we're in.
Steady.
So we're definitely not going to pass every car that's come back onto the track. So we are caught back a little bit in the field.
Inside.
Don't know who still has to pit, but
Clear
I can
low.
see Truex up there. Yikes, there's a lot of cars to pass, and not a lot of time. That is for sure. It's a lot of cars to get by. Alright, so who's this in front of us? McMurray and then Dillon? I don't even know who's going to win this race, honestly. There's still going to be some cars leaving pit road, right? See, this is what happened, because I thought that once you cross the yellow line, I forgot that you have to cross the next line. So it's the first line on pit road, not the commitment line. And they could just start taking over your car. So I just rolled there and like, wait, it's not driving. So I had to do a little bit more.
Outside. All clear.
So the infantry, that's Bush. So we're way back. How far ahead's the leader? 9 seconds? Yeah.
There you go.
We're out of this thing. So we catch and spin Dillon. I mean, we could. Doesn't seem like the right move to make. I don't even think we'll catch him, honestly, at this rate. No, we'll catch him. We'll catch Dillon, but will we pass him? I don't know.
Just one more good lap. This is it.
Alright, here we go through the corner. Trying to catch Austin Dillon here. The race is official no matter what, so.
That's our
11th.
points.
I'll take it. Off to ISM Raceway we
Outside.
go.
Real
Not my
tight.
better qualifying efforts here, Phoenix, I will admit. This race is typically a lot better qualifying track for us, but,
Still a car out there.
you know, we'll take it. We'll take what we can get here at ISM Raceway
Outside.
course. I'm just trying to like get used to calling it that instead of Phoenix, but
Outside. Still there.
so we're working our way up no matter what. Doesn't really matter that we started a little bit further back than usual.
Easy.
We'll get to the front.
All clear. All clear.
I just made some mistakes in qualifying and I can tell exactly where they were. If I go back and watch
Clear all
the
around. Outside. Real tight.
unedited clip of this
Clear
video,
up top.
I can tell easily where I made the mistake in qualifying.
That's to go.
One of them was like braking entering this corner, which I never do. Another one of them was I hit the wall coming up off this turn, and I just didn't cut down like I always do. And then through this turn I think I might even hit the brakes here, but just let the car roll under the yellow line, you're good. Don't need to brake there. I think for real you have to brake there, but in the game you do not have to. You just let off the gas earlier. It's knowing your points to let off the gas, and that's how you can get around tracks really fast in NASCAR Heat 2. It's a good tip for everybody who's, maybe if you're struggling with this game to win races, that's the way to do it. If you're on a harder difficulty, just let the car roll through the corner. You know, right here I'm going to let off the gas. Car roll way in here so I can put it right where I want it, and I can get on the gas right now. I'm already back on the gas. Like, almost entering the corner because I've slowed down so much. Same with right there. You guys can hear the car when I'm not on the gas. The car just rolls to the corner very, very nicely, and then right there, we're back on it. Very easy, very simple strategy to run here. Works well every time. And we're just going through the laps here, going through the motions of running this race. 16 to go. Pretty easy race at Phoenix, I think. We do have to pit one time. Which I don't think we've really ever done green flag pit stops at Phoenix, so. I'm trying to think, I don't think I really ever have. Or at ISM Raceway. Still think Phoenix. Can I say ISM? Is it cool if I just say ISM? I have to say Raceway every time too? I don't really used to have grass over on this bit of the track. Now it's all paved. So there's only going to be a couple series left where we run this configuration of the track ourselves. I'm assuming in NASCAR Heat 3, they already have or they're working on getting the changes for the track. I'm sure the track officials can give the developers the track layout so they can make it in the game. Because that grandstand there that we just went by will be gone, and then they have built new ones to about here, where the start-finish line will be. It's a lot different. I don't know why they're changing it, but they are. So all this will be gone. Doesn't look like they're going to get the same amount out of it, honestly, but less people go to NASCAR races now than they used to, so I'm not really proud of an issue. Years ago, they would have probably kept them, and then just built new ones back in like the 90s, early 2000s, but now tracks are downgrading. They're taking out seats, they're adding seats. A little box thing there was on too. They extended this main one over here. Is that where the announcers are in that box? Start finish line? It might be. I think they're going to probably have, we'll have a new spot to announce from. So we get 8 laps of this fuel with 10 to go, 36% tire wear. 36% of our tire remaining, should I say. That's a concern to me. That is a little bit of a concern. If we can make it the whole way. We've kind of done the damn thing this whole race so far. 7 to go, so it is going down one number every lap. We are trying to catch some lap traffic. These are cars that either are actually slow cars or come off pit road. Not really sure. We do have a 3.5 second lead over Brad Keselowski, so it's not like we're entirely out of reach from him. If we get stuck on some slow cars here for a couple laps or a pit stop mistake, we definitely can be caught by him. You know, honestly, it's only a splash of fuel that we need. We don't need that big of change. Let's just be careful on these lap cars. Let's not have any problems with them. We'll just pass them clean, smooth, and get out of here.
Get up there.
That's really the goal right now. 5 laps to go here at Phoenix. We should not need new tires. Actually, we may need new tires. We may do a 2-tire stop. Heavy on the brakes that time. We actually have to brake behind these cars. That's the first time we've had to use the brakes for a majority of this race. So Kozlowski has caught up to us a little bit as we got behind some of this traffic.
Outside.
Who's a slight concern to us more than other tracks or other times we've been on the track. So you have 5 laps left to fuel. There are 5 laps left in the race, 3 laps of fuel. Tires at 15. Tires at 15.
All clear, driver.
3 laps to go. What's the tire? 14. 13. We need to not blow this tire. 4 laps to go. Kozlowski, you can see on pit road there, he is leaving. We have lapped Kozlowski. We have 11% left of this tire. Martin Truex Jr. coming out of the pits now. 2 laps of fuel. We're going to pit this time.
Watch your speed. You're almost out of gas.
So Larson has passed us. 2 tires, no repair, 1 can of fuel. So Larson may be the race leader when it comes to getting on the pits, depending on what he does. Does he do 4 tires, no tires? .1 second pit stop. Yeah, he didn't take tires. I could tell. Alright, let's get out, let's get out, let's go. Kozlowski's there, he's going to be the race leader. We have a big problem here. We're back in 19th with only 2 laps to go. We're in 20th. Oh my god.
Outside, hold your line. Clear, clear.
Come on, bruh. We raced so well at Phoenix. Cannot let this one slip away.
Outside, clear.
Car Long has crashed. Caution's out. Alright, we're in the 8th position here. NASCAR overtime. We got to pass all these cars in 2 laps. We went from 15th to 1st in 2. Can we go from 8th to 1st in 2? Did take some damage there on that quest back to the front.
All clear, all clear. Clear down low. Inside.
Bad turn there. That may hurt us.
Clear all around.
The slow car here in front of us. I don't know how he got up here, but he did. Alright, we've dominated at Phoenix. Really, really good race for us. Really good track for us. We have 1 lap
Outside, still there.
to get by 4 cars. Can we do it?
All clear, all clear.
It's risky.
Inside, he's on your bumper. Clear, clear.
Did I do it? Yes. Okay. Was that my best win ever? No, it wasn't. I will admit. And I still does not have a pit road mistake, and I did. I went way too slow. I had to take tires, though. There's nothing I could do about that. Alright. We'll see you guys in the next one.